No. 15. 15.
Okay, 15 happening. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Adwicta.
This is Merps. We are moving forward. We have done Druid and Hunter. Now we're doing Mage.
Mage, which is a class, and it is going to be a good class, and you'll see why. It's because people are underbucketing things.
Underbucketing. Like that is underbucketing and overbucketing. That's all that matters now. And we're going to lay out what is underbucketed. Hint, it's a lot. And what is overbucketed. Hint, it's not a lot.
So the first card is appropriately bucketed. It is 4 mana, unexpected results. It is 107. And by appropriately bucketed, I mean it's like at the very bottom of the range of its bucket. Like, it's not really appropriately bucketed.
Bucket.
You probably wouldn't actually ever take this card. Unless you have a lot of spell damage synergy. So this is in the third bucket. It is unexpected results, 4 mana, summon 2 random 2-cost minions. Improved by spell damage. So they become random 3-cost minions, which is actually quite good. So
or random 4, because there's 2 cards that give +2 spell power.
That's true. Random 4-cost minions, very good. So it's really a synergy card that has like a passable backup of you could just play it, right, if you need.
Right, and you're not happy if you just get 2 random 2-cost minions. Like that's great,
not third bucket value. You're not even close to it.
No,
that's like 6 bucket value.
Passable, right? Like it's something that's like, but yeah, because it is quite easy to get that spell power in this expansion. Appropriately bucketed at third bucket. Okay,
I would push it down, but we'll see. Cosmic Anomaly is next. This is in the 4th bucket, and it's a very interesting card because it has spell damage +2, and it only loses 2 stats for it, whereas normally you lose like 5 stats for spell damage +2. So
is it in the 4th bucket? I see it in the 5th bucket on our tier list.
Cosmic Anomaly?
Yeah.
No, it's in the 4th bucket. Oh, it's in the 5th bucket. I don't know. Is it in the 5th bucket?
I mean, there's a discrepancy within the...
Okay. Well, regardless, 5th or 4th, it doesn't matter that much. Decently bucketed.
Yep. It's fine. Look, this is one of those cards in which historically spell damage has been really expensive, and now Blizzard is just like, meh, we'll make it okay. Like, especially for minions that give +2 spell damage, this thing should be like way understated, and it's just slightly understated. Plus it's an elemental, right? So this is Blizzard saying, look, Mage, just have the spell damage.
Do it. Take it. Even in the arena, this is going to be decent. Even in the arena, when you have like less spell, right? This is going to be decent. Like, keep in mind, we know that there are fewer spells in the arena. And this is still going to be decent. So yeah, this works with unexpected results, and you can, synergize, right? Internal synergy. It's a very combo-y set. That's what you'll notice. Next is Celestial Emissary. Merps.
Okay, yeah, sure. Celestial Emissary, appropriately bucketed, we think, and it's one of these spell damage givers. 2 mana, 2/1 elemental battlecry. Your next spell this turn has spell damage +2. Don't make the mistake that we have seen in the Disguised Toast video where you play this and you coin out unexpected results. This is the new sort of like prep coin play, right? But yeah, this is good. You can use this with unexpected results. You can use this with any sort of AoE. It's cheap enough to be used with that. So we think it's very appropriately bucketed. You're going to draft this a decent amount.
I wouldn't draft it too often, but I hate combo. You're probably more fun than me. You'll probably draft it.
All right. So the next few cards.
Yes, this is where the power is.
These are all cards that we think are all underbucketed, which means you should really consider taking these. You're going to extract some good value.
When you see these cards, you're going to be like, oh, these are like meat and potatoes cards. How did they underbucket all of these? And the answer is because they systemically underbucket all of these cards that are of this type. Because apparently it's more difficult to play these cards than you would think. And you'll see. these are cards like next one, Astral Rift is where we're gonna start. It's rated a 133. A 133. Unexpected Results was rated a 107. So this card bucketed in the 6 bucket should be like 2nd bucket.
Well, wait, at Astral Rift?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about Astromancer?
Huh? Where's
You're not talking about...
Oh, Astromancer. That's fair. I forgot Astromancer exists.
Yes.
Well, Astromancer is not as good as Astral Rift, but it is in a higher bucket, so we will talk about it first. It's in the 5th bucket. You can talk about it.
Sure. Astromancer is in the 5th bucket, and we think that it is not like severely underbucketed, but still underbucketed. It's just a really freaking good card. 7 mana for 5/5 Battlecry. Summon a random minion with cost equal to your hand size. You guys know that we penalize RNG like this, inconsistencies like this. It's still a really freaking good card because you don't need that many cards in your hand to just make this good, right? 7 mana for a 5/5 that summons a random 3-drop is already sort of like, okay, you've already gotten your value's worth.
Yep.
And if you summon anything above that, a random 4, a random 5-drop, or whatever, it just becomes really good then. So doesn't take a lot for it to extract some good value.
And remember, Blizzard systemically undervalues card draw. So all of your card draw cards, you're gonna get value out of anyway.
Yep. All right, so that is Astromancer. Now you want to talk about Astral Rift?
I want to talk
now
about
we're in
Astral
the 6th bucket.
Rift. This is one of the most underbucketed cards that exists, and it's kind of a lame card, not fun. It's kind of like if I were working at Blizzard and someone's like, I want to make Astral Rift, I'll be like, why? But then if they're like, I want to put it in the 6th bucket, I would be like, no, this goes in the 2nd bucket. It is good. 2 mana, add 2 random minions to your hand. Not flashy. Good card advantage. 2 mana. Should be 3 mana. Well, I mean, okay, it would suck if it was 3 mana.
Yeah.
But it's really good at 2 mana. And in the arena, random minions are pretty decent, right? Especially if they lower the value of your general deck. Then the random minions look even better in comparison. Take it. You can synergize it a bit with your Astromancer too, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, once again, we're in the 6th bucket here. Good opportunity to extract some value. Now, same thing with the next card, which is Shooting Star. Shooting Star is, we talked about this, 1 mana, deal 1 damage to a minion and the minions next to it. A smaller Arcane Explosion, but a lot cheaper. And this is just a good card. Mm-hmm. There's no reason for this to be in the 6th bucket. By itself, it's good, and also you have 2 minions that give +2 spell damage.
Yeah,
this is much better than 6 bucket material.
It's better than about half the cards in the 3rd bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like perfect for spell damage, right? Which is the whole theme of this of the set. So I don't know. I think the thought of this is someone was like, well, this is clearly a combo card, and combo cards don't work as well in the arena. Forgetting that, like, this is also a good card without the combo part. So the combo part's just a pure bonus.
Yep.
Okay. Going down, and now you get a card that's actually pretty bad, and they put it in the 6th bucket, and you're like, I'm not gonna almost never gonna take this, but, you know, it's bad. The 6 mana, Meteorologist. 6 mana, 3/3. I'm gonna get all these names so confused, by the way. Astronomers, Meteorologists, Shooting Stars, like...
There's too many ologists now, like, in the game, you know? Anyways, Meteorologist, 6 mana, 3/3 Battlecry. For each card in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy.
That includes the hero, so it's like Arcane Missiles-y.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it was only minions, it might be a little bit better, you know, allow some board control. But as it is, it's just the body is so small for the mana cost.
Like, you know, I cast Arcane Missiles. That loses 2 stats for casting Arcane Missiles. This guy loses like 7 stats for casting maybe a bigger Arcane Missile.
A bigger Arcane Missile is right, but it has to be like way bigger.
Yeah, to make up for like the like 4 or 5 stat difference between them. And the other card wasn't a very good card, right? I cast Arcane Missiles. It's like a totally normal card.
Now, here's the thing. You know, we're trashing on Meteorologist a lot, but we think it's appropriately bucketed. It's not one of the top picks in the 6 bucket, definitely, but we also think it's okay-ish, right? Like, yeah.
2 RNG for me.
2 RNG. Anyways, what does that all mean for Mage? They have extreme value. Like, they have so many cards that we believe are under bucketed, and you can get, like, you know, good value just by picking these cards.
And
that
they all
comes
synergize with each other.
They do, right? The spell power synergy, the hand synergy, if you play like the Astral Rift with the Astromancer, right? But basically, a lot of the cards that you find in the 5th and 6th bucket, Astromancer, Astral Rift, Shooting Star, etc., you're gonna get some really good value out of these. And that's
the problem is 6 bucket has an offering penalty, so we'll see how much they actually get offered.
Right,
but like it's good. And we'll get to this in the class tier list. But what's going to happen when patch 12.0 in patch 12.0 is that all the cards get worse. Your deck gets worse, so your hero power is more important. And who has a great hero power? Hey, it's Mage. Who has the best hero power? Hey, it's Rogue, which is number 1 in the arena all of a sudden. It's like they made all the cards worse, and Rogue was sitting there like, that's okay. You've nerfed me so much, no one was getting my eviscerates and backstabs anyway. Now my dagger's just going to shine more. So that's gonna happen, and Mage is gonna really benefit from that as well. Okay, let's finish off with the legendaries. There's some pretty cool legendaries. Stargazer Luna, which I think is pretty under bucketed in the 2nd bucket. We have it at a 145, which would put it like very much in the top bucket.
Yeah, so Stargazer and Luna, this is a card that it's in the 2nd bucket, and we believe that this is just really, really freaking good in the arena. Like, you're playing your top decks, and in the arena,
it's
a lot
3
of times
mana, 2/4 after you play a rightmost card in your hand, draw a card.
Yeah, you can also just hold on to this and then just play it later on.
You should hold on to it and play later on.
Yeah, right. You don't have to play this immediately, and you give up 1 stat point. That's all you give up for it to get a super beneficial effect. Really, really good. So this is kind of the best or one of the best legendaries in the 2nd bucket. You should consider always taking it.
Yep. So then we have a final legendary card. It is Luna's Pocket Galaxy, which is coming out at a 80 right now. I think it's actually lower. I don't know if it got updated. So it probably didn't get updated yet, but it's actually going to be a little bit lower than 80. It's going to be like 67, I think, is the number. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's 7 mana.
It's not good.
Change the cost of the minions in your deck to 1 mana. So you play it, and you kind of get your value back in like 3 turns in terms of tempo. But like, what use do you have for 1 mana minion? Like, it's a combo setup kind of like card, right? Because if you're just getting your tempo back, like, you also need a lot of card draw in your deck to be able to keep playing stuff. Otherwise,
it costs so much.
Yeah, like you're not getting, like, your tempo is not terribly important by the time you're playing this card, and you can't afford to play this card on turn 7, right? It's way too anti-tempo.
Yep. But shout out to the reveal video of Luna's Pocket Galaxy, which, if you haven't seen that, is the best reveal video I have ever seen.
Google it, seriously. So it's crazy.
Definitely check that out.
It's crazy. Like, I'm half Chinese. I am proud of my people for this reveal video.
That was definitely the coolest reveal video. People are saying we forgot a card, and I think for good reason. Research Project.
Oh crap, that's a card.
It wasn't even, I know, it wasn't even on your spreadsheet. But we have 50 more seconds until we hit the 15-minute
god,
mark.
Okay. Research Project is technically a card. It is 0 rated in our tier list for good reason. Each player draws 2 cards, 2 mana.
Each player draws 2 cards for 2 mana. So you spend 2 mana and you spend a card to draw 2 cards. Well, they just get 2 cards and they didn't have to spend a card. They are not spending the mana. It's bad.
Don't take it.
Let's just establish it's bad. Sometimes you really need the cards but man, on average, this is real bad. It's bad even for the 7th bucket. It is a 7th bucket card. It is bad.
All right. I think they get the point. This is Adwicta. This
is Merps. See you in the next segment.
I want to give some shout outs first before we see people in the next segment.
Fine.
And these shout outs should go to our YouTube editors, which is Epically Tossed and oh my god, I am totally blanking. Crap, David Attenborough says, because I know his real name. But I didn't want to say it and like out him. Who edits our 12-win videos, and Toss, who manages their YouTube overall. Toss is working very hard right now getting the earlier videos from this segment uploaded and like thumbnailed and all that, so it can go out the next morning. Thank you so much for that, and also, of course, to our Lightforge tier list team, who has been, like, if you've been watching this video, you know they've been in the background updating the scores as we go, because we had some like straggling cards, and answering my questions as we typed, like, oh, we had an input error here and this card is actually this score. And we've all been working like super hard through since the card dump and before that to prepare, and you know, lots of long nights, sleepless days, and we are going to be very happy to catch some sleep tomorrow after we make all this live. So thank you guys so much, and see you guys in the next video. We're going to be in Paladin, which is going to be exciting, I promise. All right, that was good. That's acceptable.
All right.